Just talk about how summer workouts going into fall camp has been so far.
Yeah, it's been a really good summer. We had an attendance rate of over 97%. Guys have things they got to do during the summertime, and so we harp on importance of being here in the summer, but we also know these guys are kids. They do have some things to do, but it's been a really good summer. Going into fall camp, we had perfect attendance through the week of fall camp. We started school last Monday, so once you get back in school, get a routine going, things usually tend to get a little bit better. So we're excited for where we're at the moment.
You guys snuck into the playoffs last year, and you took the L in the playoffs, unfortunately. Just talk about what your mentality is going into 2025.
Well, week 10 last year we got hit with the injury bug. We lost all-state running back, and then 4 plays later we lost our all-conference quarterback, and so we just had to throw guys in the mix. And so we were able to pull one out against Pocahontas, and then week 1 of the playoffs, Ashdown comes up, and it's the same thing. We have to basically start over with a brand-new quarterback, brand-new running back, and so we pull one out against Ashdown, and then, man, we go down to Malvern, and that's a really good program, tradition-rich, and they do a good job, and they were the better team that night, and things didn't fall our way, and so hats off to them. But we made the second round, and I think with the guys that we've got back, that they're excited to. All right, it's time to get over that hump. We got past the first round, we got to that second round. Now it's okay. One of our goals is we want to practice on Thanksgiving, and so I do think that's a realistic goal, but we got to take it one day at a time.
Just talk about what you have coming back on the offense side of the ball this year.
Offensively, we've got 7 of our starters back. We lost a 2-time All-State running back in Keegan Statler. We lost a receiver in Zach Huckabee, and then we lost 2 guys up front. But we feel really good with where we're at. We try to play as many guys as we can on both sides of the ball. So, that helps us out with experience and getting some guys some reps. So we feel good about where we're at right now.
What about on the defensive side?
Defensively, we lost 6 starters. So, we got 5 guys back. And so, again, that injury bug hit late. So, there's a little bit of experience just throwing some guys in there, but we are having to rejuvenate our defense, and we've changed some things up. So we are excited for where we're at right now, but now it's time to put that to the test and see if we make sure we've made the right decisions.
Talk about your non-conference schedule. I know you've got a benefit game coming up here in the next couple of days against Salem, but talk about what that non-conference is going to look like.
Yeah, I'll tell you, over the last year, man, it's been a crazy non-conference schedule for us. Piggott dropped us, and so we were able to pick up Thayer, Missouri, who's going to be pretty good up in Missouri. And then we dropped Mountain Grove, Missouri, and we picked up Brookland, who's going to come up here week 1, and then we get Riverview out of Searcy. And so, we're excited for that. We've actually, with Cape City dropping to 8-man, we actually just solidified a game this morning. We're going to go to Marshfield, Missouri, week 8, October 24th. Don't know anything about them, so that's one thing we're excited about is somebody new and somebody different, especially that late in the year. And so it's not just me, anybody in our conference, Cape City dropping, and sometimes you can't do anything about that stuff, but I know everybody's been looking for games all weekend, and we were able to get one solidified this morning. So we're excited about our non-conference schedule.
Last question for you. Every team wants to make it to the playoffs. Every team wants to win state. What's it going to take for you guys to get there this year?
Yeah, I've said this in an interview earlier this summer. There's only one state champion. 2 teams make it. Once you get to the playoffs, and take the second round, for example, where we're at some point, the luck's got to start being on your side. Everybody's going to be good at some point, but then you've got to get some luck. You got to have things go your way, fumble here, interception there, So, like I said, one of our goals is practice on Thanksgiving. Anything after that, I think, if it's meant to be, it'll be. We got to get lucky again, but we're trying to take it one day at a time. We got to focus on Salem right now. That'll be a tough test for us this Thursday. We're excited. Coach Weber's done a really good job taking over for Coach Watson, and so we're excited to see where we're at with those guys.